Namaste, my dear friends. Welcome to the second part of Jam Session with Mahesh Vinayakram. And I'm so happy that Mohit ji is kindly accepted and he came all the way. And he was so happy to get him in the music session. And it's also open, like anybody wants to come and join and give some music. You're most welcome. And I'm trying to get people on the board, and meantime I can also start singing from the second part. I'm going to do a little bit of percussive now. Yeah, hi, namaste, my dear friend.
Hi, namaste. How are
So
you?
I'm good, so happy to see you on online.
Thank you. You too. Same.
That's good. How is things going on lockdown?
It's quite better these days. I live in Istanbul and it's getting normal. Maybe for last 2 weeks it's quite normal here.
Good. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, are you been playing djembe? Sorry, darbuka?
Yeah, darbuka mostly, but I want to try the new ones.
Okay.
I'm
Can you
a
give us a
good.
little bit of darbuka or whatever you wanted to play so that people can see how your music sounds like?
Sure, I can.
I'm so happy that you could come, and the jam is getting really warmed up. So I had one of my friends from Delhi who played tabla, and I had all my musicians friend coming and joining us, and I'm so happy now, my dear friends. There is the friend from Istanbul who has joined us. And would you like to introduce your official name, please, for us?
Sure. My name is Fevzi. I'm not a musician, to be honest. I work at a university, but I like percussion and all drums. I'm a good listener of tabla, but I never had chance to try it. I can listen for hours, tabla,
Very
and
true.
it attracts me too much, but never had chance because it's not so common in Turkey, you know. But if I have chance, I will try, and I'm so sure that it's quite difficult to learn. But you already know if you play something, and it will be easier for you too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know, this is darbuka for your audience. Maybe this is so common in Turkey and Middle Eastern countries. Not so common in India, right?
No, not so much, because we have other skin instrument, live skinned instrument, the smaller one, which is called kanjira, which has a skin of the other skin we have, and it's called
yes.
kanjira. Please go for it. Yeah.
But as far as I know, with tabla, darbuka, we have same techniques with three fingers.
Okay. Wow, amazing. That's good. Can you give can you try some caller response? I know there will be a latency, but still I will try to dum ta tum ta kita tum ta tum ta. Dum ta tum ta dum ta tum. Wow, that's amazing. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you could give something for the people. Where, like, I felt that I was just telling, and I keep on saying this. And so Mother Nature is also sending us a message that it's not only outside, we should go inside. So I just thought that
Exactly. Yes.
this lockdown could be musically. We have a practice called like we take one raga. Raga is a like a scale. Like a major scale or minor scale. We take one
Mhm.
raga and we sing the same raga in different timing, like morning, afternoon, evening, and night. So if you start doing the same kind of practice for 41 days, you will see there is an immense energy which is passing not only on a physical level but on inside. So when you
Sure,
give that
that's quite
time,
interesting.
yes, and this practice actually in northern tradition they call it as chilla. Chilla is where like you go to a teacher and they get tied off with the relationship and then they give you a blessing. Like tarikita takadana. Tarikita takajina. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Takadibi takajurno. 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 Tarikita takajurno. Then accent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Takadibi, takajur, takadibi, takajur, takadimi, takajur, takadimi, takadibi, takajur, takadibi, takajur, takadibi, takajur, takadibi, takajur, takadimi, takajur, takadimi, takajur, takadibi, takajur. So the accent and also many things comes. So when you practice that, and then when you go inside, first 3 minutes is a conflict, and then you surrender. We surrender our ego, and then you start enjoying you're getting high on your note, and then you see
Mhm.
the supreme coming, and then when the flow is happening, you surrender, and then the it goes on a yogic way. Of course, yoga is not only about the shape; it's about the state, like the frequency, how you elevate from one frequency to another. So this is Nadi
Mhm.
Yoga, basically. I'm so happy that you could come and extend some of the, goals. And there is
Yeah,
also
that's.
another
I,
interesting artist who was just there. We were talking about it. Please go for it.
uh,
Please tell.
yeah, thank you. And the thing that you just did, so you learn beforehand with doing this with your mouth, then you practice with the instrument. Is that right?
Exactly. For example, takatimi takajunu.
Wow.
So we get practice firstly on the scat singing, which is called
Mhm.
phonocole, and then we put the same thing on the instrument, whether whatever instrument you're going to do it. So we put that,
That must be quite difficult.
but
But
it's
you're
enjoyable
so,
actually.
yeah, you're so talented. It needs talent, more skills and talents.
Actually, yeah, very true. It needs skill, but when you learn the skill with the right approach, approaching the math is art. Where like math is heavy. I know mathematics is quite heavy, but if you have a right sense to
Sure.
get to approach and to accept the mathematics, then you will become really high because it can flame you on the left side brain. So that's why we say tatting tak tatting tak tak dana tak 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 tatting tak 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 tak. So 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. So the way you go, and then it gets flamed up, and then it's. But there is a way how to approach math. You can't be afraid, or you can't say no to math. Without the math, you can't sustain. You can't survive. But if
Sure.
you approach math as a yoga, as a takadimi takajunu takadipi juno takadipi juno takadipi juno rum tatin tina tin tatin na rum tatin tina rum tatin tarikata takdum ta rinda ta tarikata takdum ta tarikata takati takata tarikata takata the flavor, goes in such a way that you don't the grammar goes in a nice way. It's like it's
Yes.
the approach, how you
Yes.
approach everything.
Once you open the door, and then it comes easier and easier.
Very true, my friend. I'm so happy that you just came, and
Thank
we're
you.
so happy to hear some of your things. And thanks for coming. Thanks for coming.
I thank you. I'm much more happier to invite me to your online session. Thank you very much.
Please, and we'll be doing some of these on a weekly basis, so you can prepare, and then we can share something. So that this is the idea and initiative that I have been doing to create positive approach during this pandemic time. That's the whole idea.
That's quite helpful for the audience and who wants to get better in instruments, especially the Eastern ones.
That's
I
true.
like too much to learn the Indian instruments.
Yeah, it's so fascinating, isn't it? It's so fascinating. It's so amazing
Yes,
to see.
exactly.
Thank you so much, my
It's
friend.
more than music. I think the Indian ones especially, it's more than music. Believe me.
Exactly. Exactly. Very true. Beautiful. Thanks for joining, and see you in the next
You're welcome.
forthcoming sessions.
I
Have a
will be
great day.
checking. Thank you, you too. Bye bye.
Bye. Oh, that's really amazing that one of the artists has come from Istanbul, and I see another very special artist, Anjali ji from Canada. Namaste, Anjali ji. Would you like to come, or would you like to text something and say, our friends, we have been doing the same jam session in Pune, and this is like evolution that we are doing this online. So, and Mohit Bhai is waiting online to give us some more interesting and beautiful music. And Mohit Ji is from Delhi, and he comes from beautiful Gharana, and he's been playing tabla, and I have played with him. Yes. Wow. Welcome back. Namaste Ji. Wow. Kya baat hai.
Now I
Please.
can see you.
Yes, now even I can see you, and that was little different. The cam was different, and now I can see you much better. Please, over to you. Please give us some more music. Bale, 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 bale. Shabash, shabash, shabash. Ah, ah, क्या बात है! Wow, wow, wow! The showers
Thank
of
you.
music. So the one which you did was like the top of the 6 beats, no? So in this South Indian we have ram kita kita tak kita tak kita tak tak jena tam tak kita tak kita tak kita tak jaga dulu tak tak jena tak jena tak jena tak 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 kita 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 tak tak kita kita kita
क्या बात है वाह वाह वाह
So
वाह
it's so beautiful to just watch you singing, and I mean you're playing, and it's just like a shower of percussion bowls.
हाँ
And can you give us
so
some
it's
more
your
of the lagi? What you was just saying, some of the lagis, like a popular lagi, how people
popular
used to, many gurujis, and I'm so happy that Shruti ji is here, like Chaturlal ji's daughter. Shruti ji is
oh
also there, and
oh
I just had
hello
a session
to
with
you
them for the, yeah. She's also saying that hi to you, and I'm so happy that many musicians are joining in this. And Anjali ji is there from Canada, and she's a beautiful
oh
Kathak
hello
dancer.
Anjali hello
And I'm so happy that all the musicians are just watching, and to hear your sound is so beautiful. Seriously, such a treat for us. Please, over to you.
it's a
Music.
pleasure so you want to hear some laggi more laggi
Yeah, however, whatever, we are happy to hear anything. You can give us more light on North Indian percussion, and you can just extend whatever
as
you
earlier
feel.
yeah as earlier I have played some of laggi which I learned from my guru and I have heard some of the legends I told you
Mm,
Anindo da Taji and Umar da Nenda so
mm,
there is a bowl called Dhati Nada it's
okay,
a khulla bowl Mahesh bhai so there is
okay,
no substitute and no another way to play this bowl if you are
wow,
playing in this slow lay na, which you are playing this in slow lay the upper lay will be maintained the same bowl
mm-hmm.
without any trick or any nikas so it's a shuddh bowl
Wow, that's
shuddh
amazing.
and little difficult also so I have tried so many hard work so it's came in my hands and let's try for you and the
Please,
audience which are here so
beautiful.
it's
I'm
called
so happy.
Dhati
Okay,
Nada so
Nati,
let me try this
please.
Delhi has weather some
I
great
know.
weather also
I
so
so that even the instrument has to
yeah
be accordingly.
yeah
I know.
so that's why
Ah,
this
this
is very
happens
difficult.
more on the ghazal, no, on the high tempo.
Yeah.
You go on the high tempo, and that's amazing.
Some tabla player used to play this, but it's a quite difficult bowl, Mahesh bhai.
Wow, I know. And also you should have a nice control to go for it. With the left and right, it's not easy. I know.
Yeah, it gives me lot heat in my body more than this weather while playing this bowl.
So happy. Thank you so much, Mohit ji, for sharing all those lovely rhythms with us, because it's been like people are in several times where like now it's a different timing.
So let
So
me,
to hear this,
Mahesh bhai,
it's amazing. Yeah.
Mahesh bhai, let's do something together before we end this.
Okay. So takatin hatao, takatin hatao, takatin
Aha.
hatao, takitatam, 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 takatam, 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 tatam, 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 tam, 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 takatin na tarikidam, takatin na tarikidam, takatin na tarikidam.
क्या बात है?
You can do all that.
क्या बात है?
क्या बात है? This is the finale composition which we used to do in a group called Charishnu. We had been touring with Aditi ji and all other famous dancers, and I'm so happy, Mohit ji, for gracing us on this session. I'm so happy that you just came and shared lovely music.
Thank you for having me, Mahesh bhai. It was my privilege and honor to be here and have some discussion and have some lovely music with you. And it's always a pleasure and blessing.
Yeah. Before we end, I think we should do individually so that people can enjoy. So the 3 of the times I can do once, and then you can do.
Let's do the Jugalbandi type.
No. Together it will be latency because of the connectivity. So I do one time,
Jugalbandi.
and then you reply. Yeah.
Question answer.
Because of the latency, it will not jam because of the delay. So I do one time, and then you do it. So that takadinatam, 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 takitatam, 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 takatam, 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 tatam, 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 tam, 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 takadina tarikadam, takadina tarikadam, takadina tarikadam. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I totally forgot since many times.
No, you don't need to worry because you were just on the flow. Thank you so much. God bless.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, my dear friends, it was such showers of rhythm. And I also see so much of lovely friends coming on board. Malaji from Middle East. Lenny, my dear friend from Canada. Anjali ji from Canada. And Shivangi is also there. And who else? So much. Shruti ji was there. Shruti ji is daughter of Pandit Chaturlal ji, and they had a big festival online, and it was hosted in a very bigger way. And all our friends and all musicians' friends came together to perform, and all other friends are there. And who would like to come on the next and to do some music with us for music jam session with Mahesh Vinayakram? Who would like to come? I'm just asking, yeah, Rupam, because Rupam was there. Rupam is one of my friend, and we have been doing some music together, and we are also going to come out with interesting things. So I'm trying to wave Rupam and then trying to pull him in. Let's see whether he's able to get it. He said that it's a little bit of low connection. So let's see. Or it's open to everybody who else wanted to do some music with us. And we have 20 more minutes, and time passed like beautiful. And there was an artist from Istanbul who showed us, and then thanks for all this love. Yeah, that's what is also the message, where like we can be positive. I know it's so depressing for the people, and especially for the people like artistic people. We can't go out. It's the longest time that I've stayed with my family, but you can also feel that there is a shift which is also happening in the family. So you get to have some time with your children, and you get to really, hold hands, and you can get a, pedicure and a massage session with each other. So many things, many positive things which are happening in the pandemic, in the lockdown especially. So in this way, I could say that you can create some positive approach in people's mind. And as you see, that left brain and right brain works in a different fashion. Left is all about survival. Right is about bhakti, which is the surrender, which is connect to heart chakra. So you always try to surrender yourself wherever you are, and then give yourself to the floor. And there comes a little bit of fresh energy, like resetting everything. If you have a phone, you double click and then catch clear everything. So it is to take and catch clear about all the past unwanted patterns in the system, so that you get a new pattern in your system. So there is another artist which is just on the queue. He calls himself violin guy. I don't know whether he's just there. I'm just giving a request. So who else want to come before we wind up? I have 10 more minutes to go. So if any people wants to share your positivity, I'm so happy that you could join, at least on board, and just to say hi. And I'm really so impressed that a couple of friends came on and shared some of their music. And I'm really happy that Mohit could come. And what a beautiful playing. It's amazing. It's really amazing to see the energy going on. And I'm just giving a request. I'm just simply giving a request. If not, please don't mistake me. I'm just randomly giving request to the people whether they can come on board. And if not, not too much to worry. So, yes, Aragvi Selvi. Also, I'm just waving all my friends, saying hi to them. And before I go, let me start singing if you want. Yeah, maybe that could be. So I showed you some of the tiny one which were there. Gari sari kaka, re re da da, paga pada sa, ga sari kapa, da 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 pagare. also you can play like this. त्रयम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव वन्दना मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमावृतात् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. So that's the kalimba. Yes, many people are just saying a hi to me and also trying to add. This is a professional kalimba from Hokema brand, and if you see the beauty of this, it just gives you a vibrato and also a sound where it's like Jagriti. Namaste, hi sir, hi, and Shravan also joined. Namaste, Shravan. Bhatia, namaste, Rupamji. If you're on, we can start. And also you can play like that. So because of that, I had to keep like this. Percussion Pavitran Ji. Namaste. Namaste Ji. How are you? I'm so happy to see so much of my good friends are just there. And yeah, Bhatia. It's a beautiful instrument where so the idea of this sessions is to create a positive approach during this pandemic. Let it be any instrument. You can start with the music, you can start with the vocal, you can start with dance or whatever you want. Just try to, just give some feeds for the right side brain so that you have some music in the system. Ga 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 de ga re re sa re sa da. Also, because of this, I had to play like this. Namaste. Namaste, Rupamji. Namaste. here is my friend, Mr. Rupam Bhatia, from Guitar Center, I would say Guitar Institute from Delhi, and he has a guitar center in Pune. And we are also jointly going to come something, a new joint venture. We're going to do something called Riyas Today, for the people to get in touch with the professional people, to get online music sessions. And also it could be like a classes where it starts as a batch for preliminary people, not only for Carnatic music, but also for Hindustani, and also for different kinds of instruments. So I'm part of that. I'm happy to join Mr. Poonam Bhatia for their brand called Riyas Today, and I will be doing a separate session, and also to let you know about the things are there. And already they have started for the North Indian music, and Gubeji is doing it. And we are a team of professional artists who are there on the board to extend our music to the people who wants. And there has also been batches from different countries and regions we're going to give, and I'll give you more details on that. And I was just trying to get Mr. Bhatia, but there has been a low connectivity. That's the reason that he could not join, I guess so. Instead, I will try to sing a little bit before we wind up the second part of the session. I'm really so thankful to all the people who came on online to give some music, and I'm going to sing some for you. Let me sing a raga, which is let me sing kind of raga where like Lenny wants to. I don't know whether Lenny is. I'm sorry, Lenny. It's okay for me to. I'll finally give a little bit of hi, whether you can come, or if you don't want, you can also pass a message on online, on the text message saying hi. Hi, Lenny. Namaste.
Hello. Namaste. I have to do a one-handed namaste because I'm holding the phone with my other hand.
That's the safest way to tell the people, or send the wishes. And please, so happy that you could come on. And it's so late, and I didn't even know that the time zone, and I'm so sorry. But thank you so much for coming.
Nice to see you. Nice to say hi. Nice to be here.
And my dear friends, just to let you all know that Lenny is a big time follower and also the big artist on arts. And not only that, her latest thing is all about the kolam, which is Rangoli. And she's doing a big research on kolam. And I had an opportunity to meet her, and we could spend some music, and along with other friends from different countries, from Russia, from US, from Canada. So we are in different combinations where I'm going to have a separate session without asking her. I'm just revealing this message because we have been talking about it. So I leave the floor to Lenny to talk about kolam and the latest visit on India. Over to you, Lenny, please.
Oh, sure. Okay. Yeah. Quick chat. Yeah. Well, I was in India in December, January, just recently, in the south, and in Chennai and Pondicherry and Oroville, and had a beautiful, enriching time. And it was my second visit to India and also to that area. And I was so inspired by the kolam art, and did some workshops while I was there and learnt some technique and style, and just really got taken and feel really passionate about it. So I've been taking the practice back home with me and continuing to do it at home, and which my neighbours have been really happy about because they've been getting to enjoy some of it as well.
That's really amazing. It's so that's really encouraging for the people. And very recently, I went to the other home, and we were just doing another traditional kind of kolam. As you know that you have been doing the dry one, so you must also be knowing, like during our festivals and all the traditional festival, we do wet kolam. So we take rice and also the other one, and we mix it on the water, and then
Yep.
it's completely wet, and we paint it on the hands like this. And it's a technique to do. It's a very traditional one. So I took a special video before your incense came, and then I thought I should send you, and I will send you the video.
Right. Oh, cool. Yes, yes. And I would like to learn how to do the wet column. I haven't ventured there yet, but
Yeah, I think my wife will be. She's a pro on that. So during the, it's a traditional one, traditional column, not the dry ones, but the wet one, and it looks really stunning because it's so dark, and it can sustain for almost like 30 days. So when you do one column, it doesn't move. So
Amazing.
it doesn't move. So it just get like a stamp, and then it's like an organic stamp by rice and all the thing. And in between that, we try to color it with a red color, which is called kavi. So I think my wife will know more about it, and I will definitely get it done with her. And so much happy that you're able to come and say hi to everybody. And I would like to have a separate session as we were talking, so you can share your thoughts and your inputs about your reflection on India, the arts and column, and many more.
Love to. Great. We'll do that another time.
So happy, and see you.
Excellent. Hello and love from Australia to everyone.
That's amazing.
See
you. Thanks, Lenny, for coming. And then it's so amazing that she came all the way from Australia on the different timings. And before we wind, I think I'm giving a final shot with Poonam Bhatia, Rupam Bhatia. I'll see whether he's able to come in, or else not to worry, because the connectivity is an issue. So let's see. If it's not, then we can try to get it on another time.
Welcome to Connect.
And I would like to sing, and this particular rag where I did Abogi first, and now I would like to go Chandrakant. Yes, that was the one which I would wanted to go. So let me give you a Sama Maga Gamani Ni Sa Masa Dani Saga Mada Ni Sa Sani Da Ga Sa Maga Masa Saga Nisani Da Dani Sa. I'm so happy that Vinayaji has joined us. Sama Gaga Sama Nisa Dani Sa Sama Gama Ga Sama Gaga Sagama Dagani Namatu Kudiyal குடியல்லோ நாமார்க்கும் குடியெல்லாம் நமனை அஞ்சோம் நரகத்தில் இடர்படாம் ஏமாப்போம் நாமார்க்கும் குடியெல்லாம் நமனை அஞ்சோம் நாமார்க்கும் குடியெல்லாம் நரகத்தில் இடர்படாம் ஏமாப்போம் பிணிகறிவோம் பணிவோம் அல்லோம் பணிவோம் அல்லோ இன்பமே இன்பமே என்னாலும் துன்பமே இல்லை இன்பமே என்னாலும் துன்பமே இல்லை தாமார்க்கும் குடியல்ல தன்மையான சங்கரன் சங்கரன் வெண்குழை காதில் கோமாக்கே நாமின் மீளா ஆன பொய்மனச்சேவடி இணைய குடினோ சகமதமகச நீ சதா தம மக மக சகமதனி ஹரி ஓ. Thank you for all those lovely wishes. Thank you Vinayaji for the nice comments and appreciation. And this initiative is to create a positive approach during this pandemic situation. As I have been I keep repeating this, like whatever we do outside, and it's very important that we do inside. Like how much our sun power we have gotten during the day light, we should equally sit in silence in Vipassana, in moonlight, so that it can take out toxic in different levels. So that's a yogic way of practice, how we sit in silence. So yeah, thank you so much for all those lovely messages. So silence is also golden. So Vipassana can reveal so much toxic outside. So once you are in your home, not only at your home, in your space, like whatever you want to create within out, firstly you can build that inside. So I have been doing this as music is my medium. I've been doing this sadhana called like taking a raga for 1 month, almost like 42 days, doing the same raga in the morning and afternoon and evening, and in the late hours you feel there is a different texture coming, and vinyasa really differs. Not only the vinyasa, it's about the note which goes inside. So it's like real Nadi Yoga, where like the Kundalini raises in a different form. So you can experience that with different rags. Like for example, Varjya of any note, like Saga mada ni sa ni da ma ga ga ma ga sa. This like really sober, and then one note comes and then it changes the real flavor. Sa re ga pa di sa re ga pa ga di sa pa pa di di ni ba ga pa di pa ga re ga di sa pa ni sa re ga re ga re ga re ga di sa ni sa di ti sa di sa ga ga re pa pa ga pa ni ba ga pa di sa re ga re ga re pa pa ti ti ga di da ni ba di ni ba ga ri. So pa varja gives a different feeling, and ma varja, cutting of omitting and omission of different notes gives you different flavors. So we'll see all those on the coming Musics with Mahesh Vinayakram. Thanks for joining, and thanking all the musicians who came from different countries to play some music for all our friends over here. And catch me on live, and also you can catch all my music from my official music channel, Mahesh Vinayakram. And thanks for all those new subscribers who have been coming on. And this really made my musical journey into a different level where I could reach you all. So thanks for watching Mahesh Vinayakram's Musics with Mahesh Vinayakram, and also today's new series of online free jam. So see you on the next series. Thank you. Namaste. Stay home, stay blessed, be within yourself, and be positive. Namaskar.